dirty mind off of me. The more them talk, the more them chat, the more job bless me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Cause the more them talk.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Lettre for today, Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. I am your regular host, the man Boo 2, Miguel aka Boo 2. And did you miss me? Did you miss me? I hope you did. With me in studio today is the lovely Empress Isa.
Hello!
After weeks of abandonment.
I am back. So let me tell you all, best you all put your hands on that dial 724-0008 and also 452-3046. Don't give me no trouble today.
No trouble at all. And of course in studio is the man Sly Eli.
I did today.
You did today. Yeah. Folks, just let me apologize for my absence the past 2 weeks. I have been dealing with some serious health issues with my daughter, but the man, and apart, of course, I had a Gopal from Liza abandoning me on the show.
I know that was the trophy.
Story. Look how old last time. Don't come and paint no kind of picture there for people. Why? Not me.
But much thanks and gratitude to the man Sly for
holding it down. Sly, hold it down.
I tried.
Hold it down.
You hold it down, my boss.
As we have a little bit, folks, we like to apologize for a while ago, the break in continuity. There was a power surge, so it kind of shut us down for a bit in the middle of us doing the program.
Yeah, so tell a friend to tell a friend that we are back.
We are back, and you know what? That's something else I had to tell a friend, because today we are using randomizer today. Our first day back, Liza. We're giving her a preview of the letter before we go into the break. So tell a friend to come and hear the soaps in the letter. We don't have the letter there already. We're giving it because it's hot.
It's hot today.
It's hot. Imagine I put the letter there, I go out, I come back, and I ain't Gas that letter hot.
It is hot.
It's hot.
We coming in hot.
Gas shout out some of our people there for the time, Eliza. Who we starting with?
1 pound Hippolyte.
Gas, you know I haven't checked the Facebook live yet. Me say
Hey,
sorry,
hey.
I little out of it.
Now-
Hey, 1 pound.
Now.
Our people there.
Next week we have to bring 1 pound here, you know.
1 pound.
Yeah, I think we have to bring him here.
And when he come in here, he
Bring
have
up
to
on
make,
from-
don't come if you're on swinging here.
Yeah,
All right.
Bring up on. But he been shouting out the entire Facebook soldier crew.
Woo!
1 pound first one says Team RCI. We say
Hey!
All right, Shakira Constantine, Zara, Drama Queen.
Queen!
My girl, where you at? Guys?
Drama Queen said she waited on Libra season, eh, pal?
Libra season.
yes. I saw Libra. I
So
can
she liberating everything.
Yeah, Libra.
Hey, we are now joined by Ling.
Hey.
Hello, Ling.
You can see on you can see on me. You can on camera. You can see on by me.
Take a chair, Ling. Take a chair. Come on over.
1 pound. So we got Drama Queen, Doodle Darling Mara, Ashley
Hey, Mara.
Anna Rose, Annie Money, Della Decent Val. Now that Decent Val won something here. Remember a few weeks ago?
Yeah, man.
Seems like forever.
Big up, big up.
Black Man Okulien,
Big
Kevin Charles, Omani
up.
Joseph, Sandra Joseph, Laniqua Baptiste,
Yeah.
Amanda Charles, Mazoon Philip, Roche Mark.
Hey, big up Mazun.
Hey,
On
big
the
up
live.
Red salad says Team RCI.
Hey.
I like a shrimp salad, you know.
Hi. You need to bring some
When
hey.
you cook that shrimp and
Yeah,
it's
I also want to
red.
big up Shana. Shana is from AGAD. She met me while on vacation and she said to me, you're the lady who does Lettre? I said, what? I was like, why you say that? She said, your voice. And she was adamant, yeah, you her Empress. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Yeah.
If you
the
say
voice. Now you see, I get a shower the last time, so I'm never going to. If you had put the camera and say the face, but you know what happened? Leave it. They should see the hairstyle. Is sick. They say you have to see Liza hair.
If you know me and you bounce up with me, then fine. Also, I like to big up the security at Flavor. That's the one in town. The one in town. Let me tell you, the man said, woo, let me tell you, RCI, you're lit, especially on a Wednesday. My radio don't change.
Yes,
and I said, I big up my brother.
Yes,
big up your whole set. Big up the team over at Flavor. Thank you, guys.
You know what to big up to? Your
We
stylist, boy. Them corkscrews looking hot.
Hello,
boy.
this is not corkscrews. This is my dreads.
That's your dreads?
Yes,
What
they
is-
are wrapped.
They corkscrew your dreads. They wrap.
They wrapped.
Cause you see all kind of fancy terms like corkscrews are there. So they've been
They wrapped
corkscrews
my
for
dreads.
They've been corkscrews for 50 years.
So you want everybody to know my business. You have to stop that.
Today's Wednesday. Let's
They say Liza ugly. Liza ugly. Liza ugly.
My business.
Liza
y'all.
okay. Liza ugly.
Hey,
I put your
hey.
business on. Liza ugly. Liza
Big up
ugly.
Keegan.
Yeah.
And also what's his name?
I see you.
Shoot.
You just
Why
come back,
always forgetting his name?
You just come back.
All
right.
Oh Lord. But you know yourself, M77. That's Babono.
They always know that.
Babono. I just forget your name. It's starting with M.
Ah.
But big up Keegan and M77. I know you're locked on, especially today is Wednesday. Let me tell you, Keegan and M77, that's loyal listeners to RCI. So I have to
is
big up
lucky
them up
number
all
seven.
the time.
2 times
Bus drivers,
lucky.
car.
I sure bet that's M77 that texting me.
Bus drivers.
I sure bet it's
Nothing to
him.
say. Let me big up a rest of our people on Facebook. So Red Side, big up to you. Kelvin Charles, he says greetings, bro. Kayla
Greetings.
Smith, Team RCI.
Hey.
Kelvin says big up Migs and Empress Isa. Welcome back. And we have
Thank
Sly,
you.
Eli, and V. Lady V's in the house.
Thank you.
Is there a Virgie in the house? Yeah, we have a Virgie. Vivian Armstrong, Team RCI.
Hey.
Big up yourself. Kelvin says respect Sly. And Rose says now you're taking too long to read that letter. Boy.
Not free 40 yet.
Janet. Big up, behave yourself.
Not free 40 yet.
Share more. Sherry says Team RCI.
Hey.
Big up my girl. Decent Val said, look me there, you rich. Welcome, my girl.
Welcome. Big up
£1
Wasco,
says-
big up Lucilec, big up all the financial institutions, especially those advertising with us. We're talking about Bank of St. Lucia, Republic Bank, Jeune Credit Union,
Big up
St. Lucia
Fix,
Workers
big up
Credit
Flo.
Union.
Fix it all. Fix.
Yes,
Fix.
fix, yes.
Now,
Who else we
some
have? Digicel.
Footsie Seaboss.
Oh, yes,
up,
that's
hey.
the main one, pal.
Hey, yes, I.
Fruitsy.
Fruitsy.
You know what they say, right?
You know what
You know what
they
they
say
say.
a lot in my
They
girl.
just cause some
So
run.
me say, y'all ask, right? That £1 come on the show. £1 says, and I can only come CUM there next year, July, when I'm on vacation. So he only comes when he's on vacation. So when he's on vacation, he'll come here. D laughs. Blazing ATN. I only read what I saw. No, he said CM. So it's a
it's
seasonal.
Lettre after all.
He's seasonal hormones. Anyway, Nikisha Winter. Whatever you have too much of, Miguel, I always see you, but you don't know it's me. D. Well, when you see me, you look and
Say hi, Butu.
No, you have to come and pick me up. Lift me up, lift me up. Because
to make gas.
I want a bear hug, a Peter hug, a bear hug. Decent, I hope to see you soon, my darling. £1 says I always checking him, but here check is me out there. It's you have to look up. Next time you look up next time. James Todd, big up Chef Thaddeus in the house.
Big up.
He just say he gonna send us something.
Make sure don't hello.
I was just reading up his mind.
Chef, do not promise things and you know you're not going to deliver.
Boy, look Miss Senval is spreading lies there on Facebook, eh? Now remember Liza trying to put out her business. So D says Liza not ugly as she beautiful. Trust me. Now if I say Liza nice, I put out her business. So Liza ugly. Zara is no, because you're madman. Brother, you see the clock. You were not there. You were there, Virgie. Liza, give me a pluck in the.
Stop telling lies.
Stop Virgie was there. I have a witness.
Stop telling lies.
Can I get a witness?
Stop telling lies.
I know she don't want to be seen on the camera. I know it.
Folks, so your letter. Let me give you the preview of the letter there now.
Hello. Before you even come with your preview, we still have people we have to pick up.
All right, so we have 6 minutes left, guys.
We have our bus drivers, north, south, east, west.
Name them by number.
Them. I cannot name everybody by numbers. You must stop that.
Well, number them by name.
You must stop that. I like to pick up Tall. I like to pick up Wobsy. I like to pick up Dada. I like to pick up Shotman.
I know they have a Shotman in that.
Big up Cooley.
They have no Tupac. No Bolo. No
Big
Ras.
up Ozzy. Big up Mr. Roots. What's wrong with Miguel
That means
today?
every start of I happy. My baby girl is coming home today. I happy. Look at me.
Okay, well that is true.
look
That
at
is
me.
true.
Sorry, me say our WhatsApp. Forget the WhatsApp. Brooklyn is in the house.
Hello,
TMICI.
Brooklyn. Hey.
It's 7 Loxy Therese. Hey, Therese. Good afternoon to you, my darling.
Hey, big up, Therese.
Yes, my baby girl is coming. I happy. As soon as I leave.
Imara.
Mara, I reach yet, huh? Hey, she rich. She said, "Yeah, the bestest program." That's why you just send someone. Your screen not on. You can't see her. I look at the screen yet. Wait, Anna Rose, what world you live in? She says it's 329. What my phone? No, my watch says 325.
Mine says 325.
She in a hurry for the letter. She says 329. I still have 6 minutes. Alche Uchiha asks, is the RCI app working for anyone or is it just mine that tracking? I don't know.
We big up Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Jessica.
Look, that's why I love £1. £1 is the official usher. Once he call their name, they showing up like Candyman. They're reaching on the line.
Also big up those drivers on the Mon bus stand who normally listens to RCIA, especially on a Wednesday. Big up yourself.
Oh yeah, them on my home base. Big
Yellow and a whole set of them. Big up.
Yellow. Oh yeah, Yellow. Bonnie.
Yeah.
Now hear that.
The
Let's
barber
pick up
shops,
all the parents that
the nail
picking up
salons,
trend from
the
school on also,
hairdressers.
school
Yeah,
open.
man. Big up yourselves. We know y'all had
Big
at
up my
work, but a
hairdresser,
little
June.
entertainment never hurt nobody.
Big up Joan, big up my hairdresser Joan. I give you a stone for months already. You see my state?
Big up the gyms that
Oh, yeah.
also have us locked on right now.
Oh, yeah.
They have quite a few who normally listen to us on a daily basis, but they make sure on a Wednesday it's
They
turned all the way up.
to Radio Caribbean International. Let me tell you, boy.
Big up the school teachers.
Oh yes, big y'all up, big y'all up.
Yeah,
big y'all up,
second
big y'all
week into school.
up. Second
Yeah.
week, how's it going?
I hope
How's
it's
it
going
going?
okay.
All right, so Liza, lay down the rules.
Big up events in Lucia, invested Lucia. Big up
All government
tourism,
offices.
the tourism department.
All
Our
that.
favorite one is treasury. The
Big up
treasury.
Nemo, big up Nemo, big up Nemo, big up Nemo, my colleagues at Nemo. Big y'all up, big y'all up, big y'all up. The app, we are issue with the app. All right, so according to the resident DJ playing HDR, there must be a little issue with the app. So if not, you can go on rciclucia.com.
You all could go on the website and just click in listen
live, and don't worry, it plays in the background.
The app should be back. Let me just that shouldn't take long.
All right, and you share you and you should go on to Facebook as well, and
Yes.
you can get as those of you who are digitally inclined.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Liza,
Yeah.
lay down the rules.
Hello, what's my Empress?
Empress, oh
Isa.
Lord.
Every
Empress
time I
Isa,
say
lay
Empress
down the rules.
Empress
Lay
Isa.
down the rules. Bertha
Yes.
Son Shabatis, good afternoon to you. She says, big up Miguel and crew. That is it, my darling. That's let me tell you, I suspect before it's a different time zone because how many hours? 5 minutes ahead of us. Eh?
Look Lee in a Lavi do segment there.
Lavi, very do.
So people, if you're getting set to call, remember our WhatsApp number is 724-0008. Our studio line is 4523046. Remember, Lettre is rated E for everybody, and we do mean everybody. So keep it clean.
Indeed.
Messiah, keep it clean, and also remember, we're respecting people's opinions, people's views, people's perspective. We are agreeing to disagree. Epi, that's it.
Except that I'm the host
And
and
also love to the big man. I
big up ranking.
ranking.
Yes, I.
None of them know bad like Shabba ranking.
Now, folks, me say, hear that. Share it live, cause it's hot today. It's hot today. That's all right. A quick preview of the letter. We are doing
No preview.
No, we're asking a question. Hello, I am the host and I'm always right. All right. Me say hear that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's hot today. It's hot today. I'll tell you what happened. What would you do if you find out that the man or the woman that you've been dating for the past few months, that you are so in love with, who is soon to be the father or the mother of your child, is your first cousin? You'll hear it. You'll hear it. That is the preview. So tell a friend to tell a friend it's hot today. The WhatsApp number, Alger, is 724-0008 and our landline is 4523046. We prefer you call. Don't message. Don't distract us with a message. Call. Distract us with a call. Yeah? So y'all get the preview? What would you do if the man or woman you've been dating that you fallen in love with for the past how many months, who is the father or mother of your child to be? Or if you find out they're your first cousin, what would
you see
do?
you're letting out too much out of the bag.
Too much?
Wait, too much.
The letter have details, you see you?
Hello.
Like-
You're letting out too much information there for the time, there, pal.
Eli.
All right. All right.
To me, the ground rules were that the host is always right. What's wrong with this woman, guys? Anyway, folks, reminding you that Lettre, the letter, is brought to you by Fruit CC Moss. And you know what do they say?
Mr. Sevier and his team.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, so you know what happened? You know what happened?
Lots of runs.
Lots of runs. More runs than the Kings.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruit Simos, eh? partner, you know what they say about fruit CC
Michael, you know what they say about fruit CC
Boy, that CMOS makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy CMOS? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy CMOS is full of natural goodness your body needs. CMOS is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. CMOS is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy CMOS. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy CMOS, you know what they say.
The future of communication is here. Say hello to eSIM at Digicel. Use your Digicel number without a physical SIM card in your phone, and your data, minutes, and SMS all there. eSIM works with prepaid and postpaid. Activate more than one eSIM on the same device and use multiple phone numbers without a physical SIM card. Convert your existing number for only $10. Switch to Digicel and get a free eSIM, free 30-day plan, and 30 gigabytes data free. Digicel, first to give you eSIM technology in St. Lucia. Available at any Digicel store. Digicel, better connected.
Yes. Down St. Lucia top 5 for Carnival 2025. Yes. Welcome back to Real Men Take Charge, guys. Real Men Check Up.
To all my listeners out there, visit a men's health clinic in your area today.
PSA checkups are now free.
It's private, it's quick, it's efficient, and convenient.
Music touches the soul, but health keeps the rhythm going. Fellas, it's time to check your PSA levels. It's free, it's simple, it can save your life.
Brothers, do you not know that your bodies are the temples of the Holy Spirit? Let us be wise stewards of our lives. Prostate test saves lives. Let us not wait until it is too late.
To be a champion, you need to show up for yourself. I'm encouraging every man to take the step. Get checked. Stay strong. Do it for the team. Do it for your family.
My daddy is a hero, and I want him around for a very long time. Daddy, if you care about me, please take care of their health.
I faced colon and prostate cancer head on, and I'm still standing. Early detection saved my life. If I can do it, so can you. Don't wait. Get tested. It's free, it's simple, and it will definitely save your life also.
Real men.
Real men.
Real men take charge.
Real men check up.
Shopping at Massey Stores, Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, or Gourmet, and you're pressed for time? Why not skip the wait and try our Fast Lane? It's a quick, convenient self-checkout for 1 to 10 items when paying with your debit or credit card. So next time you're in a rush, breeze through with the Fast Lane. Only at Massey Stores, Rodney Bay, Sunny Acres, and Gourmet.
Woman on point, it's on point. When they touch down in our access, get your outfit unlocked from the front down when you hit down in our access. Aye. Get your accessories in our access. Get everything in a breeze, we got everything there for the kids. They come down to access. It's the shopping, easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies. Got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
Bet live and legal. Win big. The action never stops with BetKing Sports. Bet live and legal while the game is on. Cash out anytime and score big. Whether it's the Premier League, cricket, or local matchups, the odds are in your favor. Play smart, win big. Download the BetKing Sports app or visit betkingsports.com and register today. Play responsibly. Must be 18 and over. Proud sponsor of West Indies Cricket, where a percentage of every dollar played with Cage goes to winnings for cricket and cricket development.
We are back.
Back.
We are back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. And we are about to get into that letter. I know you're ready. I don't have to ask if you're ready. So we're going to get right into it. Empress Isa, corrected myself.
Yeah.
Empress, sorry, let me clear my throat. Empress Isa is going to read that letter.
Remember, WhatsApp number 724-0008 and studio line 4523046. And the letter reads today. Migs, I don't even know how to start this letter because I feel like my whole life is upside down. A few months ago, I met this man at a friend's lime. From the very first conversation, it felt like we had known each other for years. Islands industry, me. He was charming, attentive, and the way he looked at me, oh my. It made me feel like the only woman in the world. One thing led to another, and I'll be honest, we slept together. At first, I told myself it was just a fling, but that was a lie. The more time we spent together, the deeper I fell. Nights turned into mornings, and before I realized it, I was in love with him. He made me laugh. He listened. He held me when I cried. Cry me a river. It felt like everything I had been waiting for finally came my way. We kept the relationship quiet. Why? Because we didn't want unnecessary talk from family and friends.
Let's bet he's a married man.
That never true. But Migs, the chemistry was undeniable. I was convinced this was the man I was meant to be with. Then came the shock of my life.
Lucy,
I brought him to a small family gathering. When he introduced himself, my aunt nearly dropped her glass. Later that night, she pulled me aside and told me the truth. This man I have been in love with was actually the son of my grandfather's outside child, which makes him my first cousin.
First priority.
That ain't never true. Migs, I thought I was going to faint. How could I not know? How could life play such a cruel trick on me? We've already been together for months. Already crossed lines that we cannot take back. And to make it even worse, I recently found out I am pregnant.
Draw the next slide.
Every day since I saw those 2 lines on the test, I have been living in fear and confusion. Hey, wake up, my girl. Wake up. I haven't told him yet because I don't even know what to say. Do I keep the baby and face the whispers, the yingies,
That's what you go do.
the judgment, and the shame from both sides of the family? Do I walk away and carry this burden alone? Or do I tell him everything, even though it could tear both our families apart? The hardest part is that despite everything, I still love him.
Of course, still.
As wrong as it may sound, the feelings are real. I didn't expect it to be fake, at this point. I never expected to find myself in a situation where my heart and my bloodline are in such a cruel battle. Messieurs, but here am I, pregnant, confused, and afraid of what comes next. So, Migs, I need your listeners to help me make sense of this. Do I hold on to the love I stumbled into, or do I cut tight now before it destroys me. Is there even a right path for me to take? Signed, confused by Bloodway.
Hold on to the night.
Hello.
Let me just read the comments backwards there, as from the newest one to the end. So, Divine Little, good afternoon to you. Wait, Mark A. Family, he says, hey, but we have that in our family, my girl. That's nothing new in St. Lucia. So, let me give you a little support there. Massive, boy, what else to tell you? One pound says, my invitation first. Divine says, you'll always love her, Trupston. Mara says, whoa, how comes her sweet? Left up to Mara, everything sweet. 1 pound says, not your fault, my girl. Y'all didn't know. And I think that might be the consensus at the table there. Salty Sean Joseph says, poor job, a whole pot mix up.
What a piece of mix up.
A whole 1 pot mix up. Blackman says, Fint, you already opened the meow. You have a bun baking in the oven. My girl, just continue to enjoy your cousin. Invite us to the wedding.
But on a serious note, when I
so it wasn't serious relate, serious.
No. On a serious note, I mean, we always have humor. We bring humor to Lettre, as well as, you know, dishing out some serious advice and stuff like that. So on a serious note, for me, I find and I could only speak for here in St. Lucia what I have observed growing up, or even me being well into my adulthood, I see a lot of families not interested in family reunions or having persons know the family tree and stuff like that. That is not something that is very prominent in our society. It's in the minority. You don't really get families doing that, you understand? So I am here thinking, saying we can probably prevent such relationships from happening if probably we had this type of family activities, or making it mandatory that generations after generations do know their family ties or their bloodlines.
That's so sweet. That's so
you
cute.
understand?
That's so cute. Like,
and then it says in the letter that it was an outside child. But if we also need to incorporate those children that are being born outside of wedlock or whatever affair that might be happening, we do need to include them. That's why it is important for us to know our siblings or whatever it may be. I find it's something that is of importance.
So folks, let me know now that I'm going to help Liza start an advocacy group.
Why not?
For us to have more family reunions.
We need to.
So you
because,
don't make
but I'm telling you, Miguel, because in the first place, she said we kept the relationship quiet because we didn't want unnecessary talk from family and friends.
Yeah.
You see what does happen sometimes when we want to keep the introduction.
But it's their business.
You understand?
It's their business.
But
if they want to keep it for a while, it's their business.
Let me tell you, it happened already. I'm not faulting her. They didn't know. But right now, I need to fast forward because we have a child involved. Sis is pregnant.
So Blackman says, you'll be surprised how many family members unknowingly dated each. Because I did cousins already. Inadvertently. Dated each other with the amount of hidden relationships our granddads had back in the era.
Yeah.
And 1 pound says, when you check, almost the whole of Lucia is family one way or the
Okay,
other.
cool. Granted, I'm hearing y'all.
Mopo is Mopo and Saltibus are prime examples of that.
I am hearing all that. But what I'm saying is that probably the fact that she said they wanted to keep the relationship quiet from family just because of unnecessary talk. Probably if.
But
just
if. What unnecessary? But my thing is, what unnecessary talk that she dating somebody? Yeah, she has to give us more than that.
Exactly, because that making. Let me tell you, just that line is just a red flag for me personally when I read through that letter, Why would you want to keep your relationship quiet? Because we didn't want unnecessary talk from the family and friends. Let me tell you, I playing that devil advocate there because it making me want to swing onto probably you did know.
In a similar,
you had probably get a soupsy or someplace.
In a similar but not so similar vein.
Exactly.
In a similar but not so similar vein to what you said about the family reunions, which I think is a bit corny, but that's I in terms of having it. But Greg, big up our brother Gripper Greg. You have it from me. I get it yet. He says, I agree with her because all my kids know each other and I did introduce them to my stepchild. Now, that's a different thing altogether because my father's kids, we all know each. My father's always been, that was his philosophy. He has strength, all his strength, they around him, they know each other and whatever. They have nothing like half sibling, outside child, that kind of thing.
My father made it known, made it known that his other children existed. He made it a point to let every child mother know that in some shape or form, it's there. They are related, brother and sister. And then me now following up with my other siblings, trying to figure out where they are at, if they have children, if they have this. I want to be in the know. But that's just me. So what about those people who are not connected that way?
Yeah, you're right. You're right in that respect. Okay, so let's look at our call. And remind you folks that you could call 4523046 or send a call WhatsApp 724-0008. Vern Joseph, good afternoon to you, says, because people have too much to say, he not good for you, he not working, that's all you can do, or you just meet the man or the woman, right? Mark, well, he reminds you, I'll get back to the divine. Sarah Fede says, it's always good to know your family members first before you fall in love with someone. Nigella says, move, so who gonna make way for the baby? Agreed. I said, baby, they all do it already, I said.
But that's what I'm saying. So apart from she just finding out that they're related, they're first cousins, she is pregnant. So she cannot now shift her focus on the fact that they're first cousins, because you have a baby growing inside of you, and then to me that would be your first priority.
Yep.
You understand?
And the next priority is ensuring that there's no genetic defects.
Exactly.
Due to the closeness of their relationship.
Yeah, but if you didn't know, it's one thing if you didn't know, but it's another thing based on how she wrote that letter. It's another thing, and I'm saying I'm playing the devil advocate. Someone must have said something to you that
so y'all didn't talk because people try to say y'all already knew it.
Exactly.
If you say that. But you know what? No or not, let's remember one thing. King Charles.
The royals do it.
Queen Elizabeth.
They do it. They do. But I'm saying to each his own. If it's something you feel comfortable in doing, raising a child with your person, knowing that you're related, that is you. If that's what, I'm no judgment. If that's what you going to decide to do, carry on with, and them kind of things. So then that's you.
If we do a comparative analysis, not knowing versus knowing and doing it just to maintain wealth, to me, one is a greater sin. Sorry. Let's just put it that way.
Well, for me, it's I won't be able to. That would be a tough pill for me to swallow. I won't be able to do it, knowing that every night I go to bed and I'm until morning, and it's my cousin. It won't happen. I'm sorry.
We swallow tougher things.
I am sorry. I cannot do it.
We swallow tougher things in life.
I cannot take that pill, pal. Nushpa.
It have antibiotics, right?
No. Nushpa. I wouldn't.
All right,
I wouldn't.
Let me try to get back to the call because we neglect our Facebook soldiers there. £1 say from the Marshall River. Anyway, Amanda, I big up Iowa. I go too far back. Okay, you already have built a life and find out that's your family. You have already built a life and found out that's Mara. So that's a tough situation.
Very much
already
so.
Built your life and found that's your family. Blackman says God will forgive them. They had no idea. I'm agree with you, my brother. Let's say you are correct. Coming to think of it, you are correct. It's not. Sean, Missy, I miss all them comments there. Okay, Nigel says, Bagay show to one ma. One, our cousin sweet over. Hey, but we are like, no, that's Mark. Mark, you have to tell us more about that. Write us about that now.
But also, Miguel, just, taking pointers and stuff from the letter. She said she has not mentioned anything to the gentleman as yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Why you finding out at that same gathering will not be your initial reaction to tell the man that, hey, I just found out that we are cousins, number 1. 2, I am pregnant.
You think Auntie will protect her? Auntie, the whole family probably know how to already.
Auntie done to say.
You know? The whole family know how to ready because
why you want to keep it away from the gentleman?
Maybe she doesn't know how to type. She doesn't know. She figured. You see, okay, fine. There are people. I have a feeling, if the guy is okay with it, she will go ahead. I personally think her biggest fear is him not being okay with it and having to raise the child, lose a guy she actually genuinely fell in love with, the embarrassment and the shame of the family knowing and that kind of thing. I think it's about you can't. There are certain things, not certain things, but people are different. You can come out. There are some people more comfortable coming out and saying this is a situation.
But
they prefer to write to us anonymously. Thank you for that.
Yes, that is true. But at the end of the day, he deserves to know.
Of course he
does. That
is
not something that you keep away from your partner, no matter what. You understand? Because supposing you go through with the pregnancy, right? You go through with the pregnancy.
Black man put Peter wrong, eh?
And that child, God forbid, have probably some slight birth defect, and the man is now trying to wrap his head around, but why, huh? And you going into all your clinic and this and that and thing, and you self not even building the history with your doctor, right? And you self, you know well. Some part of you do know that this is a possibility that your baby, when come to full term, may not, maybe born with a birth defect. You understand? That is not information you withhold from somebody, no matter how scared you are. This is not information that you hold from somebody. He deserves to know.
Agreed. Remind you folks, hey, my brother Eli, I know we haven't heard from you as yet, so after the unless you want to weigh in now, but we can weigh in about a little bit after the break. But you look like you're staying away from now on.
Me? Let me tell you, the most I could say is tell the man. He deserves to know. He has a right to know. You understand? Tell the man and let the man decide, okay. Let him vent, let him do what he have to do, because you can't blame him. At the end of the day, I'll do the same thing too, but I need to know. You keeping it a secret already, that is too much.
No, well,
you're making it worse.
Yeah, to me, keeping it a secret is the only problem there, because if neither of you knew,
exactly,
what can you do about it?
Exactly.
You didn't know the hurricane was coming.
And then life is life. Yeah. People will talk within the families. They will talk. People will cast judgment. But at the end of the day, you have to go through life building thick skin. You cannot allow people to dictate to you how you're going to run your life or what you should do. You understand? You cannot allow people judgment to weigh in, to even put a thought in your brain as to whether or not to terminate your child, because that could be one of her thoughts right now, knowing the fact that she just found out that they're first cousins. You understand?
If your family truly knows, your family should take the blame too, because they should have brought that person, not family reunion, but then you know who is your half. Not, I hate that term, but who is your grandfather child? That's your uncle too. That's your.
But
cousin.
I find it so strange that they managed to keep their relationship under wraps for so long for not one family member to catch a glimpse.
Because the man probably living at his own home, the girl going over there.
To catch a glimpse of the gentleman to say, well, okay.
But the girl probably got the man home with her cocoa tea and the man bringing the sugar. Or if it's the other way around. With the sugar, he have the cocoa tea.
Unlike the other countries, you see how the CCTV working, of course. Lucians is next door neighbor.
But we say
somebody
we do say that generally, but we do know of many examples, and it's not just in the minority where people keep those things under wraps. You know nothing going on, right? We know of so many examples that we've been there. A lot of us have been there. You in a vibe with somebody, nobody know. Maybe late night. Okay, so even if she got
Slight put up his two hands.
I haven't taken anyone.
He's a foreigner, brother. He's a foreigner.
Even if she,
he's a foreigner, brother.
Even if she going at the man home nighttime, right? Even if she got the man home nighttime, they probably lime in certain places. They lime. They may not catch up with people who are so into the family to know that Ada is that man. Even if she got them on a neighbor sneaker peek, the neighbor go know. The neighbor go and do a blood test. Put a genetic, some DNA test. So say, oh, but I her brother kind. Hey, she checking that one. That's, I mean, there are people you get away with if you live your everyday life, and that kind of thing. So I think it's very plausible that nobody would have known about the two of them, right? And especially as her auntie, look, her auntie pull them aside.
Pull her aside.
Pull her aside, especially her auntie.
But
you're getting to know the man.
Tell the man the truth.
Yeah, no. I mean, after a few, and it's still plausible after a few months you meet family. Yet.
But Gassa, let me tell you, to be honest with you, the other side or the flip side of that coin for me in that letter that really stood out for me, that making me think otherwise. You see that line where she said we kept the relationship quiet because we didn't want unnecessary talk from family. So that stuck with me.
Maybe if she's the one right here, maybe she and her family have had their issues in the past. Some of our Facebook comments, just get some of them before we go into a break. We have just about 3 minutes left before the break. Blackman says that's good. That's testament to how relationships ships work. Keep it private, especially in. Well, I can't see the emoji. You have to see that on your own Facebook.
My relationship will be private, but I want to know if I dealing with my cousin, so it won't be private to my family.
Right, cousin making dozen.
If you're a chicken and a rooster. One pound says outside child. They have no such thing as an outside child. Child is child. Agreed. Mark says that's what they say when it happens in a marriage, but the child should never be called that or be stigmatized because of one of the parents going outside the marriage or relationship. Agreed. Well, he said it's true. There's a greater chance of the baby having complications. Anna Rose says, "Whoa, go take it." Now the end result is sour. Cocaine. The end result sour. That's a good one. Charlie son, that's not good. Supposed to protect family. That only acceptable when a youth playing mommy and daddy days. But at least the grandmothers bring the child in the house, unlike the grandfathers. Trying to understand. Luke and Taylor Wick says, why y'all afraid to mention an abortion? And you know what? That's a topic that
not afraid
with
to.
A minute left, that's a topic we have to go into in depth.
We're not afraid to mention the word abortion.
I
We're
would not advise,
but I wouldn't advise anybody on this platform to terminate any baby. I won't do that.
Yeah.
In a personal conversation, if I know you and I know whatever you're going through, whatever health complication there is and stuff like that, and then you make the decision as to you want to do it, then that is up to you. But I will never advise anybody to abort their child. No way. Not this girl here. I'm not doing that. I don't know cemeteries calling me on my way to VG. Sorry.
Liza, so can I ask 50 seconds? Answer quickly, but we might expand on that. Liza, so if you were in this situation, you got inadvertently pregnant. Well, you got pregnant for your inadvertent cousin because you didn't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're faced with choices of abortion or nay. Would you abort that child in this situation?
In this situation,
and we'll leave that for the break because we have 20 seconds left, and so you have time to think about it.
It's already in my brain.
Excuse, folks. Reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by Fruitsissimos. You know what they say. This is me, the man Butu, in studio with the man Sly Eli and Empress Isa. Corrected myself.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
This and every Sunday, let me take you back. I'm Miguel Fevrier, and I'll be your guide through the sounds that never get old. It's Golden Grooves, 2 hours of soulful classics, slow jams, and stories behind the music you love. Sundays, 3 to 5 p.m., only on RCI. Let's make your Sunday afternoon feel real good.
I see you standing there. Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for. That sounds perfect. I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation. I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
My own top ride.
The Janu Credit Union will make that dream ride a reality today. Whether you're buying a used car or that new ride, Janu gives you reduced interest rates, an extended repayment period, and will finance your vehicle insurance. Apply today. No more begging for a ride.
Motor there. Janu top ride.
The National Insurance Corporation is now even closer to you. We've opened a brand new branch at the Blue Coral Mall in the heart of Castries. Our new location is more spacious, more convenient, and designed with you in mind, making your visits faster, easier, and more comfortable. Whether you're submitting a claim, checking your contributions, or planning for retirement, we're here to serve you better. With branches on the Castries waterfront, Rodney Bay, Viewport, Soufriere, and now our brand new location at Blue Coral Mall in Castries. Getting service from the NIC has never been more convenient. So, visit us today. NIC, for the benefit of us all.
Woman on point, kids on point. When they touch down in our access, get your outfit unlocked from the front door when you hit down in our access. Aye aye, aye aye aye. Get your accessories in our access. Get everything in a breeze. We got everything there for the kids. We come down to access, access. Easy shopping, easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access, access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies. Got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
Are you in need of financial assistance? Look no further than Fix Limited. Fix Limited offers a range of loan solutions to suit your needs. Personal loans, refinance loans, debt consolidation loans, educational loans, and hospitalization loans. Our friendly team is ready to help. Visit us today and take the first steps towards achieving your goals. To get started, simply bring your job letter, 2 recent salary slips, and 2 forms of valid ID. Fix. Flexible, reliable, and committed to serving you. Firm and upright.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris-Benz man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is a Harris-Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz.
With outlets from Gros Lake to Soufriere, W-Mart is indeed your community shop, giving you the best prices and widest variety. We've got everything you need: chicken, turkey, beef and pork, saltfish, pigtail, ham, all in stock, delicious franks, nuggets, cheese and fries. Prices you can't beat and quality for sure. With 9 locations island-wide, W-Mart is your one-stop family meat shop. W-Mart, small store, big convenience.
Shop. W-Mart, W-Mart, W-Mart.
We're back. We are back with Let's Laugh for today. Today, Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. I am your host, Boo2. In studio is Empress Isa and the man Sly Eli, who held down the fort the past 2 weeks. Liza's going to read Empress Isa. I stand corrected. It's going to read the letter one more time. And after that, we'll just summarize for y'all. So those of you who come late, let's go, my girl.
And the letter reads, Migs, I don't even know how to start this letter because I feel like my whole life is upside down. A few months ago, I met this man at a friend's lime. From the very first conversation, it felt like we had known each other for years. He was charming, attentive, and the way he looked at me, oh my, he made me feel like the only woman in the world. One thing led to another, and I'll be honest, we slept together. At first, I told myself it was just a fling, but that was a lie. The more time we spent together, the deeper I fell. Nights turned into mornings, and before I realized it, I was in love with him. He made me laugh. He listened. He held me when I cried. It felt like everything I have been waiting for finally came my way. We kept the relationship quiet because we didn't want unnecessary talk from family and friends. Red flag. But Migs, the chemistry was undeniable. I was convinced this was the man I was meant to be with. Then came the shocky of my life. I brought him to a small family gathering. When he introduced himself, my aunt Nellie dropped her glass. Later that night, she pulled me aside and said, come, and told me the truth. This man I have been in love with is actually the son of my grandfather's outside child, which makes him my first cousin. Migs, I thought I was going to faint. How could I have known? How could I have not known, sorry? How could life play such a cruel trick? We've already been together for months, already crossed lines we cannot take back.
Draw a new line.
And to make it even worse, I recently found out I'm pregnant. Every day since I saw those 2 lines on the test, I've been living in fear and confusion. I haven't told him as yet because I don't even know what to say. Do I keep the baby and face the whispers, the judgment, and the shame from both sides of the families? Do I walk away and carry this burden alone, or do I tell him everything? And even though it could tear both of our families apart, the hardest part is that despite everything, I still love him. As wrong as this may sound, the feelings are real. I never expected to find myself in a situation where my heart and my bloodline are in such a cruel battle. But here am I. Here am I, pregnant, confused, and afraid of what comes next. So, Migs, I need your listeners to help me out. Let me make sense of this. Do I hold on to a love I stumbled into, or do I cut ties now before it destroys me? Is there even a right path for me to take? Signed, Confused by Bloodway. Is that kill me? That real kill me? Confused by blood.
So Shabin Info says, young lady, my advice to you is let the guy know what's going on. Finish with this relationship and abort this child. So Blackman says, not everyone believes in abortion. Furthermore, they did not know they were cousins, not until after the fact. Shabin says, Blackman, I understand, but you have to look at that child every day. How are you going to give that backstory to someone or the child? But yourselves. You know, it happened. Sheldon says she pregnant with twins or triplets. Sheldon Lionel says, he said earlier, my ex tried to marry her cousin. It took the whole family to stop it. She said distant cousin is okay. What do you think about that, Eli? Is distant cousin okay?
No.
Okay.
No. That's thing you call in goat.
In local plants.
You understand, goat. But to be real honest, this is not just her alone. I wish somebody who has maybe been through the same situation would call or send a message. Let's hear how they dealt with it, because I would not want to.
I actually know people who married their siblings, their sibling here in St. Lucia.
Wait, their siblings?
In the adult, in their older age, married their sibling, unknowing sibling. They both had their children already and they married. They got married.
So they still married?
They stayed married until his death.
Okay. Well, that's their decision. That's how they wanted to live their life.
Well, the girl need to let the man know what's going on. That's my firm thing.
I stand on that.
Let the man know what's going on.
That's not something you keep a secret.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because it doesn't only affect you.
Yeah, Blackman says to Shabin, I would rather look at that child and love that child unconditionally. Something done unknowingly cannot be used against the child, nor do we owe anyone an explanation. Which reminds me, Eliza, speaking of explanation, so the question that was posed to you before the break, if you were in that situation, you as the woman, your options are, of course, to go ahead with the relationship.
I am not going ahead with no relationship that I just found out that we are cousins, brothers, sisters, nene, pawe.
So are you going ahead with the child
none of that.
Knowing that your son or daughter is your niece or nephew?
On principle?
No, your cousin, sorry.
On principle, based on my morals, my values, whether or not that child didn't come or didn't ask to be here, but I would not be able to go ahead with such a thing.
Okay, so Shabin, we have someone.
And no, you didn't make me finish.
Oh,
you didn't make me finish.
Sorry.
But this decision depends on what time of my pregnancy I get to know. Because if it's in the early stages where it is just a fetus, then I will hold no bones in my mouth to say that I will terminate.
So we're going scientific.
Yeah.
So
if the fetus has not formed, I put no bones in my mouth.
We have a call. Let's take that call because I want to take you on some more about that. Good afternoon, Lettre.
Just join it.
They're first cousins. The father, the boy's father, the boy's parents, mother or father, is the girl's parents' half sibling, quote unquote half sibling. I said they're first cousins. Yes, let's for all intents and purposes, the guy's parent is an outside sibling of the girl's parents. I'm using term for all intents and purposes. I don't believe in outside. First cousins, And
she did not know about it.
Neither
of them knew.
She is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And she's in love with him. What to do?
She said what to do. She want the listeners to help her make sense of this all. So she's asking, do she hold on to her love that she stumbled into, or do she cut ties before it destroys her? Is there even a right path for her to take? That's what she's asking.
Okay. Honestly, if it was me, I do not know what I probably would be asking for advice to. But I think I can give her some advice. She doesn't have to take it. Second cousin, you did not know. It is distant. Which means the person is not involved in your family. You all do not have get together.
First cousins, baby. First cousins.
Yeah.
That's very close.
First cousin would be we are children of two siblings, right?
Yes.
Quote unquote
Yes.
Quote unquote half siblings.
Yeah, and honestly, the choice is hers. Whatever decision she wants to make, because she didn't know of him, and I'm sure she's not a teenager, and she did not know of him. So which means that this person is not involved in their life, and I honestly believe that if there is a child involved, she wouldn't be the first and she probably wouldn't be the last. And if they really love each other, why not?
Okay, so we have some commenters, caller, who also think about moving forward as the child grows, with the news and the information being out there, the ridicule and embarrassment that they may face.
There's no ridicule and embarrassment so much, Miguel. Remember that some fathers impregnate their daughters,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both the father and the grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a cousin, who say there will be any ridicule?
Understood.
Especially if the person they're not a very close-knit family where they're together and child being happy that she's alive today or to have been aborted? Which one?
Thank you. Thank you. And we look for, if we look ahead, the complications that can arise through abortions. If she wants to have children later on, you never know, that could actually diminish her chances of getting pregnant later on.
Because of that, she probably could hate men or never want to have another child again, and every man she believes that they're related to her.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. The trauma.
I'm blaming her family who did not introduce them.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You see why family trees are important?
Liza. Thank you, caller. You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. Caribbean Smile says, infidelity of the grandfather have them in this situation. We are all the descendants of Adam and Eve. Let it be. Philip Philo says, Liza, it doesn't matter if it's 1 day or 1 month. Abortion is not right. Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel, how did the rest of human beings come to exist? And the man playing HD has joined us in studio.
And let me just say what I need to say.
Go ahead, baby girl.
Abortion is not right. Biblically, it is not. But if I'm in the driver's seat, you do not know my circumstances. If I get raped, if I was... if I have probably any genetical issues that may arise that I know of on both the person and my part, nobody is not going to tell me what to do with my body.
Agreed.
As long as it does not reach the fetus stage, you cannot tell me that it is wrong.
Agreed.
No, you're not gonna do that.
Agreed. But would you not say, even to the little extent that we are comparing apples and oranges, when you talk about a situation when you unknowingly had a child for a cousin, and to add to that, someone that you love, you're in a relationship with, compared to being rape, incest, that kind of thing.
That's what I said.
The grounds may be
the decision, it is hers, but it is hers and hers alone. This is not my situation. I could attest to the person on the Facebook platform bringing up the word abortion, because she said that we are afraid to touch it. Mm-hmm. And I say, no, we are not. I am not going to be somebody on this platform to tell any female to abort or to terminate the pregnancy. I will never do that.
All right.
But if I'm in the driver's seat and it is my life, nobody know my circumstances as to how I became impregnated or what traumas that I have. Nobody's not going to tell me what to do with my body.
All right. So before we hear what Play has to say, we have a contributor on WhatsApp says, my girl, just go live on the opposite side of the country with your man, eh? Play, talk to us there. Come tell us in HD. Eh? Hi. You know the story? Guys, look the letter. Read the letter. We'll come back to you. We have time.
But we're standing on business to say that this secret is not yours alone to bear. You need to inform the gentleman. You need to let him know what cards he's going to be pulling up in the deck that you're shuffling.
Right.
You understand? You're not going to hold something like that. This is a big secret. Yeah. And to make matters worse, you are pregnant. So remove just knowing that y'all found out that y'all are cousins. You have a whole baby growing inside of you that you need to think of. That takes priority.
Well, you know what? I just hope that the man don't find out on Lettre.
That takes priority. So you being overwhelmed with that secret and knowing that you are pregnant, you do not think that it is necessary for him to know.
Yeah.
He deserves to know.
Agreed.
You don't hide that from somebody, because at the end of the day, it's not just your secret, your decision, and what you want to do. You didn't come into that situation by yourself. It's not something that y'all knew of. Both of y'all entered a relationship not knowing that y'all were related. Fine. But right now, the dynamics has changed. Because now that you know, plus you're pregnant. You are pregnant. You're carrying his child. So tell me why at this point you're still writing Lettre and you have not told the gentleman that y'all are cousins, and yet alone that you're expecting a baby.
And we didn't know how long ago that was. She
exactly.
just wrote that letter. Oh my. Anyway.
But we are no way, in no shape or form, telling this lady to terminate her pregnancy. We will never do such a thing.
Never.
It is her decision. It is her body as to what she wants to do. Yeah, whether or not she found out that they are cousins or not. But what we're saying is, or what I am saying is that she needs to tell the gentleman what she just found out, and also that she is pregnant, because he needs to know what cards he's shuffling in that deck.
Yeah, he does need to know. He does need to. Sing good afternoon to Solange Foswa. James, thanks for tuning in. Blackman says, do the Amish. I'll tell you something though. I tend to lean to the side of y'all didn't know it shouldn't hurt y'all. And it shouldn't hurt the child either. Whether it's a fetus, a fully formed fetus, or an unformed fetus to be a fetus. I don't think you should hold that. And I mean, they talk about the genetic deformations and that kind of thing. These things are still not a highly likely situation, you know.
But it do happen.
Prince Charles looking a bit deck for true, but excuse my language. Excuse the language. I didn't mean to use that derogatory term.
Always some humor with this guy,
But I tend to lean to the view. Play. What are you saying?
I say
what's your take?
My take on that, honestly, I think, baby girl, the decision is yours. But I think what you should do, you should talk to the young man, and both of y'all, based on the conversation you'll have, y'all make a decision. As I think, as much as it's her body, I mean, he planted the seeds, so
he needs to know.
I mean, he needs to know. And she should just come clean, tell him, and then both of them sit down, have a mature conversation, and then come to a conclusion.
All right.
Yeah, simple.
Because at the end of the day, I understand how she feels, the fact that he's her first cousin.
Her first cousin.
Yeah, but y'all did the deed, and there's feelings involved. So, I mean, I'm looking at it for what it is. I know I'm not condoning that whole cousin thing, but I mean, it's happened already.
Well, is he really a
feelings
cousin
involved?
Or 0.5 cousin?
Feelings involved.
Yep.
So
she's in love.
Exactly. That is the thing.
So you have to look at it for what it is and come to a conclusion. At the end of the day, is she and the guy that know how they feel.
Agreed. Agreed.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Agreed.
So that's how I'm looking at it.
Big up Stephanie Japierre, just reached on the live.
Hi,
She
Stephanie,
says,
you're
RCI,
lit.
we say hey. She said she was listening on radio.
And M77 is McLean.
Oh, you forgot his name?
Yes.
2 weeks. Yes, I play.
I wouldn't lie to say that I didn't remember. Actually it was 3. It was 3.
Okay, well 3 weeks you spent out of commission.
Okay. And yes, it's McLean.
Now Les, we're not reading that letter again. Les, we're not going to read the letter. We're going for a break in in about a minute and a half. But I'll summarize the letter for you, Les, if you want to know. You know, a young woman met a man by chance, and what started off as a fling quickly turned into a deep relationship. They spent months together, fell in love, and shared everything, including the bedroom. But the shock came when she introduced him to her family. It was revealed that this man is actually her grandfather's outside child's son, which means he's a first cousin. In other words, they are related by blood. Now, the situation has become heavier. She recently found out that she is pregnant for him. So not only is she dealing with the emotional roller coaster of falling for someone else, technically technically shouldn't, but she now has to decide whether to keep the baby, tell him the truth, or walk away completely. She is torn between the love she feels in her heart and the family boundaries she knows she has crossed. So that's the dilemma on the table this afternoon. Love, family, and a pregnancy that complicates everything. What should she do, and how do you even move forward from here? With just about 25 seconds left before we go into the break, Liza, you didn't finish answering that question, eh?
Which question is that, Booms?
Well, we were talking about whether you would. We got to the whole abortion part, and you said if you got to that part. So how do you move forward? But I want to know, Liza, how you would move forward as a woman. But we're getting to the break. Remember?
But to me, I summed that up already.
No, move out with the child. If you keep the child.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
But imagine, sometimes it's feeling like there's only 2 days in the week. Yesterday was Monday, and look at that Friday afternoon. So hear that. Do you have a talent or skill that you can turn into a business idea? Well, don't sleep on you, my youth. Get your business started today. The Youth Economy Agency will guide you. Provide funding. Yes, sister, provide funding. Plus training to run your business profitably. Yo, go online now to start living the St. Lucian dream. Just one click and boom, you're in business.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home.
POSL's Home Suite is the sweetest mortgage deal in St. Lucia. No payments for 3 months. A low interest rate of 4.75% for up to 30 years. Plus a further 0.25% discount with a solar PV loan. All with 0 commitment fees. Grab your BOSL Home Suite mortgage today.
OSL.
Woman on point, kids on point. When they touch down in our access, get your outfit unlocked from the front door when you hit down in our access. Aye, 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 aye. Get your accessories in our access. Get everything in a breeze. We got everything there for the kids. They come down to access. Access. Easy shopping, easy access. Best service on the market. Best savings for your pocket. Come down to access. Access. Easy shopping, easy access. Got thing for the ladies. Got thing for the ladies. Located in Baywalk Shopping Mall. Access.
Introducing our latest creation, Rum Vibe by Pitor. A tantalizing blend of premium rum, subtle carbonation, and a touch of magic. Crafted to perfection, this ready-to-drink delight promises an exhilarating experience with every sip. Rum Vibe, my vibe, your vibe, our vibe.
Max is working to get those qualifications. He's juggling online classes, assignments, and a full-time job. But his laptop, it's barely hanging on. And don't even mention his wallet. No worries, Max. With Massey Stores Home, you can get that laptop today with our flexible payment options. Plus, you can bill pay at any Massey Stores supermarket location. Massey Stores Home, financing your future.
Secure your financial future with Fix. Explore our diverse investment options: fixed deposits, retirement plans, growth funds, supplementary pension plans. Grow your wealth with confidence. Visit Fix today and let our experts guide you. To get started, simply bring 2 forms of valid ID and first month's payment. Fix, your trusted partner for smart investments. We are here for you.
Yes, that was the Lucia Top 5 for Carnival 2025. Yes, welcome back to Real Men Take Charge, guys. Real Men check up.
To all my listeners out there, visit a men's health clinic in your area today.
PSA checkups are now free.
It's private, it's quick, it's efficient, and convenient.
Music touches the soul, but health keeps the rhythm going. Fellas, it's time to check your PSA levels. It's free, it's simple, it can save your life.
Brothers, do you not know that your bodies are the temples of the Holy Spirit? Let us be wise stewards of our lives. Prostate test saves lives. Let us not wait until it is too late.
To be a champion, you need to show up for yourself. I'm encouraging every man to take the step. Get checked. Stay strong. Do it for the team. Do it for your family.
My daddy is a hero, and I want him around for a very long time. Daddy, if you care about me, please take care of their health.
I faced colon and prostate cancer head on, and I'm still standing. Early detection saved my life. If I can do it, so can you. Don't wait. Get tested. It's free, it's simple, and it will definitely save your life also.
Real men.
Real men.
Real men take charge.
Real men check up.
Oi, that one. Darrell, we live. Hey, that ain't true. This is Robbie coming at you from Automotive Art. You know we usually do these slick professional ads, right? But today, trying something a little different for our sizzling summer sale because it's hot for the tires there.
You can buy 3, get 1 free on selected tires. That's a free tire there. Plus, we've got up to 35% off rims, so your ride can look less basic and more bougie, or whatever the kids say these days. Also get a 30% off selected accessories. Check it. Sorry, boss man. Anyway, there's even more in store. Seriously, make a pass. Come see the deals at Automotive Art. You won't regret it.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home. Really? Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up. What are you looking for? Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle dazzle. Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous tiles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for. That sounds perfect. I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation. I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
Bet live and legal. Win big. The action never stops with BetKing Sports. Bet live and legal while the game is on. Cash out anytime and score big. Whether it's the Premier League, cricket, or local matchups, the odds are in your favor. Play smart, win big. Download the BetKing Sports app or visit betkingsports.com and register today. Play responsibly. Must be 18 and over. Proud sponsor of West Indies Cricket, where a percentage of every dollar played with cage goes to winnings for cricket and cricket development.
And we are back with the final segment of Lettre for today.
Brought to you by Fruitsy Seamos.
Of course, brought to you by Fruitsy Seamos. And before we even get back into our show, we need to pay some bills, continue to pay some bills. And for your convenience, you can visit Cream and Bean on Monjero Street, Castries, and in the SNS Plaza in Waterwash for all your Ferrance soft serve delights. Eggnog, ice cream, milkshakes, waffles, pancakes, and more. Visit Cream and Bean today. Let me tell you, I can't wait for Christmas. You see, eggnog You see that Ferrens eggnog in that big tube, guys. So when I put my brandy in that and I put that in the fridge.
Trust you to add brandy.
No, trust me to add Bounty. Brandy is a new thing. All right. And of course, Promotech. Big up our friends at Promotech, shining on the lights.
Yeah, big up.
Big up. You can shop at Promotech for the latest electronics, gadgets, and accessories at unbeatable prices. Follow the #1 tech store on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Promotech St. Lucia for promotions, deals, and steals. Visit Promotech today at the Orange Grove Plaza in Bois d'Ouage or call 572-8888 to upgrade your tech today. And one more. Lucelec wishes to advise customers and the public of the early closure of its customer service offices this Friday, September 12th. 9/11 is this Thursday. 2025 at the following times. VA4 office 10 a.m. Rodney Bay office and the Blue Coral Mall kiosk 11 a.m. This closure is necessary to facilitate staff participation at a department meeting. The Rodney Bay office will reopen on Saturday, September 11th from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Normal business will resume at all locations on Monday, September 15th, 2025 at 8 a.m. During the closure, all options for conducting business with Lucelec remotely, including the automated account inquiry service at 457-4433 for bill balances and myaccounts.lucelec.com for account information and to make online bill payments, will remain available, and customers are encouraged to use those. The management of Lucelec regrets any inconvenience that this early closure may cause and thanks customers for their patience and understanding. And of course, to give you a quick recap of the letter, we have a woman who met this guy. She fell in love with him after a few months, and then now she's pregnant, only to learn from a family gathering from her aunt in secret that he is her first cousin. He is the son of her grandfather's outside, quote unquote, outside child. Now she is with child and she's unsure what to do. She has not told him as yet. She doesn't know whether she should walk away, whether she should abort that child, whether she should keep that child, whether she should stay with him because she loves him. So Liza, we were continuing. So you bring that child to that child to term. Let's say you find out late in the term that this guy is your cousin, and you did say if that child is not a fully developed fetus or fetus hasn't formed as yet, you will likely abort. Let's say you keep that child in full term. What happens between you and the father and that child, you and that child, and just you generally?
I am never one to keep a man from his child or have my child, my offspring, and deny them access to the father. You might not know the particulars as to how you came about, but the relationship with the father, I will allow it. I would. But would that father and myself, knowing that we are related, have a romantic relationship? No, that done, ended. Because now that I know.
You know why I smiled? Because our advocate for family reunions is going to have some really interesting family reunions.
Yes, and
I don't think she'll go.
Yeah, go.
You avoid that.
Liza, that's going to be some interesting family reunions.
It's too late for it.
Well, boy.
But I'm being honest. I cannot continue with a romantic relationship with anybody that is related to me knowing it could be 2, 3, 4 years down the line. Nah.
Right, so that means whatever love
I won't deny
whatever
you.
love that was superficially. Yeah.
Whatever love Liza had for that man,
superficial.
That gone, eh?
That was superficial.
Hello, no.
You don't know what love is.
Let me make you all understand something. No.
Is,
I'm just saying. He's saying that it was superficial. No. They have people that could love people and suffer, you know.
No, but the money make you suffer.
No,
but
listen
if
to
things
me.
Nice,
No. You have not received what I'm saying.
Of course not.
There are people who could love people from a distance and suffer.
Liza, sign it properly. I don't understand. I still like receiving what you're saying. Sign it properly. Sign it properly.
Because I love it from a distance.
And suffer. Tell me about the sufferation. The suffering part I want to know.
How you mean? Me knowing that I cannot be with you. Knowing that I know. Knowing that I know what I know.
Now you're going to watch it, Liza. Just wait 15 minutes.
Me knowing what I know.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Knowing what I know.
That's a matter of mind, Eliza.
Miguel, like I said, and I keep saying on this platform.
Mind over matter.
I always tell you on this platform, my opinion. I am not pushing my opinion or my views or my perspectives onto anybody.
I know, but we debated.
I'm just saying, Miguel, there are people, and I'm one of those. I could love you all I love you. And if something perhaps have to come up and I need to disconnect myself with you, I will.
So you see
and
that,
it will hurt me.
You see that as a reason?
Of course, knowing that type of person I am.
Your uncle or your aunt, whomever his parent is that's related to you, was never in your life. They never had close relationships with your family. Y'all never lived nothing
Miguel,
like family,
I do not care about that. The fact that somebody on my side pull me up to let me know that we are related, I do not care about that.
Just making it clear, Dudu.
It is what it is.
All right. So Favor Grace Flavor says, "Oh Lord, what a mix-up. That's why you need to dig deep when you are going into relationships these days.
The conversations are important.
Everyone seems, not these days, because when the population was smaller, that's when you really had to think. Everyone seems to be related. Everyone is related. No one looking into the family background, debt status, health-wise, getting to know both families before you get down to sex. Do not abort your child. Let the man know so much illness going on, so much incest. Oh, that's incest going on among families.
We know that.
Sanyu says, "Hey, Liza, hey, and thanks for reading the letter again with fast version because you're always late."
Nice, Sanyu.
Luke Ann Taylor Wick says, "When I mentioned the abortion, it was clearly to highlight that in this situation, that could be an option considered by the writer. The Lettre discussion should be one which is balanced or out of the box."
And
it is balanced, my darling, but we can disagree with you.
Yeah.
Because we share our opinions just like yours.
Yeah, because you because the way she inducted this into the conversation was like, we are afraid to touch it.
Yeah.
We are never scared on this platform to touch the real issues that surrounds relationship, and abortion is something that we should not be afraid to speak about or be shy to
Trust
speak
me,
of.
we will moderate, but we will have our opinions. That's how it goes.
Yeah,
we debating the same way. We debating everything.
Yeah, just like on our platform, you get persons that are for it, and you get persons that are totally against it, and you get people who are very neutral.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Or there are people like Liza who are based on full term and fetus status.
You could swing it how you want.
When it's the truth,
it have to take the I have to analyze the situation that I'm in order for me to make a decision that is best for me. That's how I operate. So when I check my box of all my liabilities and I realize, hey, such and such, no, I will choose accordingly, make my decision accordingly based on that. But this is me. I will never, ever be one to do two things on this program. One, to tell anybody to leave their partner. No, you need to come up with this assumption by yourself, by weighing the pros and the cons of your relationship. And two, when it comes to the matters of termination of pregnancy, this is always in the hands of the woman experiencing whatever she's going through.
And when it comes to matters of the heart?
The heart.
Who's it up to?
It's up to the individuals.
All right. So Maria says, good afternoon to Maria Bonaparte. She says, this is crazy. St. Lucia is so small. How you lay down with him and not know about him? Are you a chicken lady? I mean, we say that St. Lucia is so small, but really, we really don't know them in them relationships. I mean, look, just between today and last week, or whenever I was last here, just sitting down there, you find out that within the bounds of RCI, we have familial bonds and familial ties.
Yes.
That you never know. And in some cases, I mean, when you talk about close. So you never know these things until you, in most cases, until you socialize. Right? So I cannot hold that against them, especially if it's quote unquote an outside sibling. We don't really know the circumstances surrounding the parents. Okay, maybe the outside. So assuming that the parents were married or common law for forever, married this person outside, but he's stuck with his family or whatever. Maybe the older of his siblings, of his children know that. Some parts of the family know that. Nobody else knows.
Exactly.
So I don't know. So someone says, Favor says, this is so sad. Do not abort your child, but let the man know and discontinue that relationship. Wow. Don't abort the child, but discontinue the relationship. But you still have the remnants of, you still have him there. B. Rad Gluckman says, the young lady knows exactly what to do. She just wants people to make the decision for her. You are grown enough to do the grown people business. You should be grown enough to tell the man the truth. He may already know you are related anyway. I get really pissed when grown people try and act like I don't know what to do. Well, you know what to do. Take responsibility, troops. You are right, B-Rad. But if she took responsibility, we wouldn't have a letter. And you wouldn't be here commenting, yeah? Now, Mara, thank you, Mara. She says, affairs of the heart and not that easy. And that is the thing.
And it is true.
All right, Liza, okay.
It is true.
Let me try and because...
But, Miguel... and I'm talking from experience when it comes to matters of the heart. I will say that I'm talking from experience. There is, or there may have been somebody at some point in time in my relationship that I really loved. I eat, sleep, breathe that person. But I realized I had to disconnect.
Why?
Because of circumstances.
But circumstances was not that he was your cousin.
No, that was not him being my cousin.
Exactly.
No. That wasn't that. We were talking about affairs of the heart.
But
the
that's why I
saying
yes, it's easy.
It's easy.
Again,
and I'm saying that I know that.
Miguel.
But then at the end of the day, if you Miguel, you never find yourself in a position where you in your mind that person is your soulmate. You meet your person, you're all so in sync, you're all so connected, but for whatever reason, you all have tried.
All right, let me put my nerd. Let me be a nerd there for a second. I'm gonna bring a little math, right? Do you know that percentages are interchangeable, right? A simple example, and it's the same for everything. 25%, 25% of 100% of 25 is 25, right? 25% of 100 is 25. You could do it with any number. You could do it with 8, 2, whatever, right? So, matters of the heart. You love a man and you have a child for him because you love him. Right? You love the man, but you'll have a child. You find out that you're his cousin, but he's a child you love. What's the difference? What is the difference? You love a man, you have a child for him.
The fact
you
that
have a child, even if it's accidental or whatever, but you love him.
The fact that the new knowledge have been planted in your brain.
Does that supersede?
That y'all are related.
Yeah, but
that kind of nudges on your affairs, the matters of the heart line. It has you in limbo.
But listen, when considering that her situation, yes, the mind, fine. You think she's more worried about what people will say and think and the family rather than I love this man?
Based on the way the letter was constructed, I think the judgment is weighing heavy on her.
I think that's a judgment, because from when you look at hints like nobody knew about their relationship because she didn't want family. So
the
she's
judgment,
someone who's guarding, who thinks she could guard her
the judgment is weighing on her.
So it's a matter of ego superseding love.
She feels as if like, boy, if
how I go look.
Exactly.
How I go look.
She talk about shame. That's the two words she used, and like I told you, it stood out to me: the shame and the judgment.
So she's more worried about what people think. So my girl, if you're more worried about what people think, I don't think there's anything left to say by yourself. Continue. If you love the man, continue with the man. If you love the man, you shouldn't worry about what people think. Simple. The truth is, neither of you knew, according to a letter, if you're speaking the truth to us, neither of you knew that you were related and so closely related to, right? The doctors can tell you from the onset if there will be signs of any deformities or these kinds
they have
of things.
technology
There's technology
now
for that right now. If you love the man, that's my advice. As we have like 4 minutes left. All right. As my advice is, if you love the man, I personally will not vouch for abortion. I will not advocate or support the abortion, right? But I mean, to each his own. You do how you feel. But as far as I'm concerned, that in itself is is too minor a matter for you to consider aborting a whole child and giving up on what may be the love of your life. Especially, Daya, because when you grow up, you live up in a house with that kind of thing. You just found out inadvertently. That's my view from it. I don't know how Liza already gave her view, but she might expound on that.
For the letter today, I will tell you this, sissy. This is not the time to be confused. This is not the time to weigh how you feel about somebody because you have a baby growing inside of you. Okay? So, you finding out that you are a first cousin to your partner, you need to sit down and make the decision for yourself. Nobody cannot do it for you. You need to weigh the pros and the cons of you staying in your relationship or you leaving your relationship. But the fact remains that the gentleman needs to know what cards he's shuffling in that deck. You cannot keep what you just found out. Well, you have two secrets. One, you just found out that y'all are related, y'all are first cousins, and two, you are pregnant. We do not know how far along are you because you wrote that letter, whatever. So we do not know. You understand? But the gentleman deserves to know because it is his business too.
It is.
It will affect him too. How you turn the situation, it will affect him too. But at the end of the day, nobody could make that decision for you. I cannot come here on this platform to come here to tell you to terminate your pregnancy. I will never do such a thing.
Yep.
I will never do that. It is up to you. Everybody have to make the way you lay your bed. Sometimes is the way the cookie have to crumble.
Well,
But you didn't know. You didn't know based on the letter y'all said. So I cannot chastise y'all for not knowing. But the fact that it's out in the open, my girl, the gentleman needs to know in order for y'all to make a decision that both of y'all could be okay with.
Yeah.
And a baby is involved, so time is ticking.
Yeah, and Kelvin says, let's be mature here. We all make mistakes. None of them had a clue. So just work it out because a child is involved now. That's along the lines I'm thinking. What say you, Eli?
Tell the man the truth. And from there, like Liza said,
let the chips fall where they may.
Huh?
Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, agreed. Mark Mark says, Gasa, let me send in one of my cousins' letter. Folks, as we wind down, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to Lettre for today, Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. I'd like to thank my co-hosts today, the lovely as ever Empress Isa, the abandoner. Abandon me.
You just have to always put an extra thing behind you announcing my name.
Of course.
You just a spokesman.
You're the food, I'm the sauce, my girl.
Made one letter with you.
We have one already. We can talk about the time she choked me in the lobby.
What?
If Tammy see it on camera,
what?
Because I put her on camera.
What?
Hey, what? Oh, V not there. V not there.
Never true.
V not there. My report in the station already.
My God.
my report in the station already. And you see me next to her. You see my size next to her. All right.
Anything, Eli?
I wasn't there. I don't know nothing.
This guy, they speak a lot of
Mara
untruth.
say, look, Mara say your name sweet in my mouth.
My
neck was sweet in her hands.
Lord Cote.
Folks, thank you very much for being here.
That short
as
guy.
always, of course, I spend so much time on Empress
And
Isaac.
people, I'm way taller than
Exactly. Andre the Giant.
I don't know why Miguel feels he could Papi Show a giant.
You see the same thing?
I will mash you up.
You see how they sell themselves out?
I will mash you
up.
You see how I have not sold myself out.
You see how they sell themselves out?
No, I'm just saying that if you keep on interfering with me,
your name in the
meaning
station,
you keep having my name in your mouth, Miguel.
But your
I
name
am
in the
a
station,
giant, Miguel. I am taller than you.
Your name in the station, not in my mouth now.
I think everybody CID know me. So it's okay.
They come well. All right, so folks, of course, on behalf of all of us here, our team RCI, we shall see you.
I was late on that one.
You see, you too focus on your assault charges. I'll get the ever ready battery.
You
and
mad?
a Varico salt and ever ready battery.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, pal.
And I love you too, Michael.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
All right, folks. So, we're off.